A notification suddenly popped up saying, "Your understanding of the character Kim Dokja has increased." Kim Dokja blinked in confusion. "What?" he said out loud, completely stunned. Then came a voice, calm but teasing. "Well, you were told not to look for too long." Before he could even react, a flash of lightning tore through the area. Everything went white, and Kim Dokja collapsed. Aslan rushed over immediately, kneeling beside him. "Kim Dokja! Hey, wake up!" Dokja slowly opened his eyes, groaning. Aslan stared at him in concern. What the hell just happened? Right then, another notification appeared. Exclusive skill, fourth wall, has been strongly activated. Dokja let out a weak grin. Aslan frowned. "What happened to you?" Dokja blinked a few times. "How long was I out?" "I don't know," Aslan replied. "I came running because of that sudden lightning." "Lightning?" Dokja repeated. "Yeah," Aslan said. "You know those sparks that show up when plausibility gets broken? They just appeared out of nowhere." Dokja frowned. "You're telling me they struck like actual lightning?" Aslan shrugged. "I've never seen it that huge before. Honestly, it scared me." Dokja looked down at his coat, noticing the damage. To think the storm hit so hard that even a self-repairing coat took this much damage, he thought. Aslan asked again, "Are you okay?" Dokja nodded. "I'm fine." Then in his head, he added, "Actually, I feel lighter." A new notification appeared. "Your understanding has increased due to the effects of the exclusive skill, reading comprehension." Dokja stared blankly for a second. Come to think of it, he thought, there was that message that called me a character. Character Kim Dokja. He remembered similar cases before, where people became part of the story itself. He thought back to their character summaries that once showed up. Dokja's expression darkened slightly. Those who came from outside the original novel but ended up being absorbed into it, he thought. He decided to test something. "Attribute window," he muttered. A message instantly appeared. "The fourth wall is glaring at you." Then came a scolding voice. "You looked for 15 seconds, Kim Dokja. I'm not showing it to you anymore." Sorry, Dokja said quickly. "But let me ask you one thing. That thing behind the wall, what the hell is that?" There was no response. After a moment, the wall murmured faintly. "Sleepy," Dokja sighed. "He fell asleep? Damn it." A new notification appeared. "You have obtained a new fable. The fable, One Who Gazed into the Abyss, has been obtained. This fable has no grade." Dokja frowned. "One Who Gazed into the Abyss? Why did I get this fable here? It's supposed to belong to someone else in the original story. How is this even connected to me being labeled a character?" He stared into space, thoughts running wild. Have I become a character now, or am I still a reader? Can I still change the future? Aslan's voice broke his thoughts. "Kim Dokja?" Dokja looked up at Aslan. How nice would it be if my own situation were as clear as his eyes, he thought. If only I could read about myself the way I can read those eyes. He wondered, what if I use Omniscient Reader's viewpoint on myself? He could feel something inside him, something unfamiliar. I don't know if it was left behind by the writer or if it just became part of me as the world changed. But I need to find out, even if it takes time. A sudden voice echoed nearby. "Kim Dokja?" Both Dokja and Aslan turned sharply. It was Bihyung. "Bihyung?" Dokja muttered. Bihyung looked nervous. The storm came out of nowhere, so I wanted to check on you." Dokja thought silently. "Busy, huh? This sneaky guy was watching me the whole time." "Don't get the wrong idea," Bihyung said quickly. "I just came back because I forgot to tell you something." Dokja asked, "What did you forget?" Aslan whispered, confused. "He's talking to a Dokaibi?" Bihyung ignored him. "This Demon King selection is going to be a huge event. And not just that, there's also a fight over the broadcasting rights. You might have guessed it, but I'm not the only Dokaibi sent to the Demon Realm." Dokja narrowed his eyes. "Then, there's another Dokaibi," Bihyung said. "Someone you actually know, and that one holds a pretty big grudge against us." Dokja thought about it. There are only 2 Dokaibi that fit that description, and one's already in Murim. A notification popped up. "The Dokaibi Dokak is inviting you to his channel." Dokja muttered. "Dokak? Yeah," Bihyung said. "That's him. Anyway, be careful, and watch your own channel too." Then he suddenly stopped. "Wait, where's your Dokaibi?" Dokja froze. "Dokaibi?" He looked around, realization dawning. "Biyu!" Immediately, the channel number B1-7623 lit up, and messages began flooding in. "The Constellation Ball General of Justice is greatly moved by your return. The Constellation Maritime War, God is welcoming you with a smile. Many constellations are celebrating your return. The Constellation Demon King of Salvation is asking about the whereabouts of the Dokaibi Biyu. The Constellation Ball General of Justice is wiping his head awkwardly. The Constellation King Hungmu the Great is clearing his throat and making a weird gesture. Some constellations say they'll answer your questions if you pay coins." Dokja sighed internally. "Right. Korean constellations don't have much money." Aslan asked, "Could she have been caught in the storm?" Dokja shook his head. "No, there's no trace of her. How could it be? It's like someone erased Biyu's existence completely. He thought deeply. Biyu's the only dokebi with an independent channel in the demon realm. And the demon realm itself is the only scenario controlled solely by the dokebi. Then Bihyung cursed. Damn it, those bastards! The Weni men. Dokja frowned. The demon realm was originally ruled by the Weni men. But if a dokebi without bureau ties managed to set up an independent channel there, far away, Biyu screamed, "Bah!" From inside a cage, Bihyung clenched his teeth. Leave it to me, Dokja. I'll find those bastards. The dokebi's pride is on the line. She might not be part of the bureau, but I can't just stand by and watch. Meanwhile, a Weni man carrying the cage laughed as he ran. The age of dokebi is over. My child, you'll be the first Weni man with a channel, the one who will free slaves from this wretched scenario. Suddenly, light flashed from above. Oi! Bihyung's voice boomed. Let her go, right now! The Weni man froze. A senior dokebi? Bihyung glared. Leave that kid and get lost if you know what's good for you. The Weni man hissed. This dokebi isn't even with the bureau. Why do you care? Bihyung's voice turned sharp. Because I gave birth to that child. Even if I can't raise her, I can at least act like her parent. Parents? The Weni man scoffed. Haha, since when did dokebi act like humans? If you really had compassion, where was it for my ancestors? Bihyung frowned. Sorry to break it to you, but I wasn't even born back then. Then who will pay for our suffering? The Weni man shouted angrily. Who will repay the pain of having our story bag stolen? Bihyung shot back. What nonsense are you talking about? That fable's well known. The story bag was returned to your people. At double the price too. The Weni man sneered. Looks like you don't know a thing. You never returned the Weni men's true possession.